Forest as far as the eye can see. I'm gonna be eaten by a bear. I've just finished dropping my wife off at her work on the eastern side of Washington County. She works as a baker. And now I gotta head back to western Washington County to do a paper route. Picked up our newspapers yesterday from the printer. Got a big old box of them here. And I gotta drop them off in news racks and at businesses across the communities we serve. I have a news rack right smack dab in the middle of timber at the old post office building. Usually it takes me about 3 hours to deliver the newspapers in a loop. But for the past 3 months, a slow-moving landslide has snarled that commute for anyone who lives in Timber or has to drive Timber Road. Timber is this tiny, rural, historic town. I'll give you one guess as to what its historic industry has been. And it sits at about 1,000 feet up in the Coast Range. It's probably the most remote community, or among the most remote communities in Washington County. It's got one road in and out of it, Timber Road. With the road closed in the middle, people from Timber have to drive an extra 10 or 15 minutes to Forest Grove, an extra 20 minutes to Gales Creek, and an extra 25 minutes or so to Tillamook. Yesterday, I got an update from Washington County on the landslide. And I'd hoped for better news than this, but they acknowledged that it will likely be 2 years before they can get to construction on the road, which means it is likely that Timber Road will be closed at the midway point for at least 2 years, which is just a huge bummer for everyone involved. Anyway, here I go. I actually just wrote a story last night about how fire danger is being changed to moderate as of this morning. So, gonna do the Oregon Department of Forestry a quick favor here and just move that up to moderate. Please don't burn the Tillamook State Forest down again. Up here on Timber Road. You can see it's behind me too. I gotta walk back down there. I'm getting close, I think, to the actual main landslide area. It's nothing dramatic. There's not gonna be like a huge pile of boulders. The road is just collapsing off the side of the cliff very slowly. I had to get up here early because I didn't know if county crews would be working up here today, and they probably wouldn't want me poking around. But I gotta get photos and video for a story, an ongoing story about this road closure. So, I figure if I get up here 7:30, nobody's gonna tell me no. In case anyone wondered if the road was truly sliding, wonder no more. Just gonna step over here on this side. Yeah, just a bit of an issue. I am totally alone up here. Just forest as far as the eye can see. I'm gonna be eaten by a bear. This here is the Dennis L. Edwards Tunnel. It's named after a man named Dennis L. Edwards. picked up a copy of Vernonia's Voice, another rural newspaper that's headquartered in Vernonia. They usually keep some stocked here in Manning, so I always grab one when I come by. Alright, my phone is overheating, so I cannot film my whole route here. But here in Banks, I just drop off a couple of newspapers at pretty much every business with a storefront down Main Street. And then I have a news rack at Jim's Market, which is the only grocery store in town. I bought a shovel. You're supposed to have a shovel in the Tillamook State Forest, and I do have one in the car, but it's not very good. It's like more of a trowel. Welcome to Roy.